yeah. That style you have, the impeccable taste, make a man feel you need invaded space. I don't mean to be vain, but a woman needs to hear the love more than 1,000 Louis bags. Embrace her heart so she can feel love.
It's love. It's love. You must be God. The way you're holding me up, it must be hard. Wait a minute, heavy heart, you've just been scarred. Trust me, charged.
In the world that spins around, full of noise without a bound, there's a voice that's calm and deep. It's Eric G with thoughts to keep. Random thoughts with Eric G, where ideas flow and minds are free. Every story, every angle, a mental journey to untangle. Random thoughts with Eric G.
What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good? Let me get back to my music real quick, cause y'all ain't hearing me in my music. Hold on a second. Let my music play again.
Face is like looking at an angel. I don't even
come
feel
on, y'all.
And you will see
back a little bit. We get started with the night show.
Sunrise. I don't need to wake early. I just look into your eyes, hypnotize mine, surely. Yeah, hypnotize mine, surely. It's love.
She needs to be loved. Love. Not the legs, but the best to give her. Love.
I gotta cut it.
She needs to be loved.
Ooh, I gotta cut this. Y'all, what's good, y'all? How y'all doing? I want to welcome each and every one of y'all back to a brand new episode of Random Thoughts with Eric G. I am your host, Eric G, man. Y'all, I am glad to be back again. Y'all thought I was done? Y'all thought it was over? Yes, I'm working really hard on this, y'all. I told you I'm not playing with y'all this season, man. I am not playing with none of y'all this season. I'm on my third episode already for the season, man, and I'm happy to do this. I'm happy to be able to bring some great content to y'all, be able to tell you how I feel, interview some beautiful people, man, and we're going to do the damn thing like we always do it. Y'all, so like I always start, man, hey, random thought. I know y'all been watching the news. I see y'all been watching the news. I know y'all watching the news. I am sick of this Diddy shit like everybody else. I'm tired of Diddy, okay? Did it too many damn times, okay, y'all? I'm tired of Diddy, okay? One thing I'm telling y'all this right here. Hold on, take the screen down back here. Diddy is out here doing too much, okay? Okay, now I like freaky shit just as much as the next nigga, but god damn it, Diddy. You is really putting the freak in freaky, okay? I am tired. It's Freaky Friday for you, okay? Y'all, dude. Now, I've had some sex in my life. Never enough sex for me to require 1,000+ bottles of baby oil and lube. KY Jelly does not come in that damn brand that much for me to want to invest that much lube in sex. I'm sorry. Then I thought about it. Then on top of that, you know why he need that much lube, y'all? Y'all want to know why Diddy needs so much goddamn lube? They found 700+ dildos in Diddy's house, allegedly. Now, you know, people like to talk on the internet. Allegedly, they found 700+ dildos in Diddy's house. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. What the hell he needs 700+ dildos for? Okay? What did he need 700 dildos for? It's not that much sex in the world. It's not that much kinky shit in the world. Dude, are you using them? Are you passing them out like Oprah? You get a dick. You get a dick. No, you get a dick. What are we doing in this, man? Did he not need that much stuff, y'all? Why are we what he said a freak off? Damn it, that's a pass out party. You screwing that damn much. I know them floors are wet, sticky, and funky. I'm telling you this now, man. Yo, it's no much. And then I'm thinking about like, is he ordering like the same type of dildo? No, bro. Like, are you just getting the one? Like, you getting different sizes, colors, nigga? You get the one with the curve, or you get the small one, or you get the uncircumcised one with the extra plastic. Like, what the fuck is you doing with all these damn dildos and lube that you need to invest this much time in it? I think Diddy. Anyway, I think Diddy had like stock in damn like Adam and Eve products. Like, it's no way in the hell. Hold on, comment already. Sheena, yes, 700 of them. A swinging party is a thing. The swinging it's more than just swinging, man. That motherfucker been swung. There's too much shit going on. You don't need that much. It's not that much plastic in the damn world. What is you doing? Like, dude, what do you have? I wonder if you have like a special room that when he open it up, it's like a glow of damn dicks in the world. Like, I just want to know this. Like, when he opened the room, like, like, I just want to know this, man. Like, when did he have time to make music? Second thought, did he never make no goddamn music? He always just stole. I'm being honest, Jarrell, man. Yo, he ain't never make no real music. Let's be real, man. Did he bop his ass through other people's shit to look good, man? Shouldn't I try to tell y'all? Shouldn't I try to tell y'all, but y'all didn't want to listen? Shouldn't I told y'all you don't need a man dancing all in your videos? You don't need a man all up in the music videos and bopping and shit. No. Shouldn't I try to tell y'all, but y'all didn't want to listen? And look at y'all out here now. Hold on. Now it's all making sense, y'all. Why none of his artists got paid? You know why? You know where the money went to? Do you want to know where the money went to? Why they didn't get paid? It went to 700 dicks. That's where the money went to. That's why Craig Mack died broke. Where was the money at? That's why Total can't get back together. Where was the money at? Where's Black Rob? Where's the money at? Damn it. It's too much damn. I'm sorry, man. Someone said he was a. Wait, get back to the next one. He was a hype, pretty guy, party guy. I guess that's what you mean. Hold on. Shit, man. I'll be scared of. Man, they don't think about that too, though, Sheena. Like, you know how disgusting you got to be to make Suge Knight look like an innocent person. Like, you got to be very disgusting to make Suge Knight be like, you know what? He wasn't that bad. Death Row wasn't that bad. Like, when they said we were partying bullshit, they was lying. They was doing a lot. Like, them niggas was fucking it up. Man, Lord Jesus. I keep thinking about them Dave Chappelle when he said in the beginning of this skit, breast milk, you make my day. Man, he was whooping ass and taking ass at the same goddamn time. Diddy is a wild man. Oh my God. Yo, all right, man. That's just my random thought, man. That's just my random thought. Hey, look, man. I am back at it again, y'all. This is my third episode so far in 2 days of me doing. Well, by the time this episode come out, probably be another day. It ain't gonna come out like on platforms until probably next week. But yo, man, it's just stupid. Anyway, but no, man, yo. So this week, man, I want to do a week worth of shows, man. That's showcase like the beautiful and wonderful people that came through Random Thoughts with Eric G over the years. I've met some amazing people doing this show. And I want to just give back to them and thank them for actually like believing in me, spending time telling me their stories, talking to me a lot. And like I said, this week right here is, like I said, it's just a week of me just giving back to the people that came on my show, man. And so some guests that really left a mark, and just made my show a wonderful experience, man. So the first guest I have tonight, man, my first guest of this throwback week has been on my show over 10 plus times, y'all. He has been on my show over 10 plus times. This guest right here, man, he is a voice actor, a theater kid. He's also a podcaster in training. My man has been on so many shows. Yo, I know me and Brian B know this man like the back of our hand. Cause damn it, this motherfucker's in every comment. Hey, yo, especially the Navarro and Miller show. They know him just as well, man. Look, I want to give it back, man. I want to give a special thanks and shout out to my first guest, Mr. J.C. Strickland. Y'all, let's bring him in.
What
JC,
up,
what's hold on, bring it back right. I'm sorry. There you go.
There we go.
Y'all know I'm new. Y'all know I'm new to this. 7 seasons in.
No, I'm the rookie. You're the pro.
What's up, bro? How you feeling?
What's up, B? Hey, man, congrats on 7 seasons, brother.
Thank you, man. It's been a long, rough ride, and did know all about that long and rough ride. But
you know, go in there real quick. I was thinking about this when you were talking about Diddy before. Somebody posted on Instagram. I wish I'd saved it. They said that's what he's using to hold up all his chains and shit. Walk in, he's got dildos full of freaking jewelry and shit. I'm like, yeah,
that's
probably.
Disgusting. That's disgusting.
Bro,
I know somebody walking. I know somebody's walking around with a gap between their thighs. Anyway,
at least.
Hold on, say what you say. Coming in hot, it's crazy work. Hey yo, man. So yo, JC, man, yo, like I said, man, you have been a guest and a viewer of my show for a long time, man. I want to thank you so much for actually.
Can you believe it was about 14 months ago? I met you on Brian Beat on Live on the Line. We did that. The relationship episode.
I believe it, bro. You done told me every month. I'm happy.
Yeah, man. It's been a while, bro.
It's all good, man.
See game night, you name it.
Yes, we did, man. And before we get started, I'm gonna show you a little bit of JC being on my show over the few years, over a few months. Let's go. JC, what was that song you remember back in the day that put that arch in her back?
No.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Couple things.
It was a couple
things. It wasn't a woman.
Okay. All right.
Y'all didn't know that. I know.
Hey, you know what? Hey, look. We believe in all communities over here. Represent your thing, bro.
And unfortunately, the song.
That's hilarious.
I knew you were gonna go there.
JC, what's up, bro? What's up, man?
What up, E?
How you doing today, brother?
Doing good, man. Surviving this snowstorm we got going on.
It's a whole. You see Eric G. It's not Eric Green no more. It's Eric G right now.
No, it isn't your phone booth, Eric. It's your sounding board because you got to release shit now and then. You gotta have a way to do it that's safe and doesn't cause any kind of backlash.
Well, either way you look,
you're not taking your shit on other people.
Well, either way you look at my drawers on the outside. Look, I was saying was this is but back, JC's back in. Hey JC, can you hear me? Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, can you hear me better?
Okay, yeah, I got you now. There you go. I was waiting for you, boss.
There's so much I can tell you.
That's hilarious.
I knew you were gonna go there. I've wasted time. I've wasted me. I'm saying.
JC,
okay,
man, what's
you got me good, brother. I want to say real quick the one clip that you played from last night,
right.
when you were talking about the song we first kind of got down to. I knew that caught a couple people off guard because that's one thing
It caught us all off guard. We were like, "Oh shit!" Well, keep it moving.
Well, since we did that, I've heard from Alora and I've heard from Troy
What's
And
up?
it caught them off guard, but they're both cool with it. I mean, we've
Oh
got
man,
a
yo,
cool
man.
crew, man. We got a good
But you know
crew.
what? It's first of all, it's 2024, man. Nobody gives a shit no more. If
True.
Diddy can run around here with 700 dicks, you can at least have one. Look, I was saying was, hey, look, man.
Once in a
Hey,
great
look,
while, anyway.
hey, yo, man, look. I'm always cool with no matter what a person's community is. I'm always
Yeah.
cool with no matter what a person been through. We all been through struggles and have our own life's journey, man. So it's all what it is. So first of all, I'm gonna tell you why I brought you on tonight, man. I want people to get to know who you are because we see you in all in the comments. We see you on everybody's show. You've been on every one of Beeline's show. You've been on a lot of my shows, my karaoke nights, my game nights, my Word to the Wise. You've been on there. I know Dave.
Yeah, we did that episode on peer pressure a few months back.
Right. Navarro and Miller show. So let's get back into it. JC, let everybody like where are you originally from? Because I know you're in New York now, but where are you originally from?
Originally, a little suburb of Portland, Oregon called Aloha. When I was a little kid, and then when I was in the third grade, we moved to the South Coast to North Bend, Coos Bay. Ran a little 16-unit motel for almost 35 years.
Oh wow!
Then,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say because I know a little bit of your story, but when did you decide? I know you live in New York now. How did you get to New York?
A friend of mine, that elderly gentleman, contacted me. This was after because we talked about my engagement on a couple other shows that didn't work out.
We talked about that,
yeah. I got a phone call after that kind of went south, that a family friend had just had colon cancer surgery here in New York and needed some help. It was supposed to be for 9 months, and then I have PTSD, and I was supposed to go into treatment right after that. Well, that fell through. I lived with him up until 2 years ago, May. He put himself in assisted, and I've been living here in this apartment now for just under 2 years, I think, by myself.
Okay. So another thing about you too, I know that you're really big into the theater world, and you got a chance to do a lot of theater work. How did you get started? How did you get started with that, man? Did you take classes? Did you go to school for that?
Yeah, I started in theater in junior high. Want to shout out my junior high theater teacher is still a dear friend, Joe Stoffel, and his lovely wife Lindy back home. Joe was my first drama teacher.
Okay.
I then had a lady in high school by the name of Laura Falk, and then I didn't act in school again until college. I was under teachers Josephine Keene, Robert Klingon, and a guy named Paul Comfort, who's known me since I was about 10. Was one semester short of my theater arts bachelor's when the community college back home shut the program down. So I never got my degree. I'm trying to find a place I can finish it off online, hopefully.
So
I've been doing amateur theater since I was probably 12, 13.
Okay. So what was in that theater world, man? What was that first? Like, what made you hook to it? Like, what brought you to being a theater kid? Like, what made it for you?
Well, that kind of goes back to grade school. Actually, I did a production of Lewis and Clark when I was in the 6th grade, and I didn't have any speaking parts. I was a treat. But working on something, collaborating on something like that was fun. And then a couple of years later, I made my amateur theater debut. I was in a production of To Kill a Mockingbird. I don't know if you're familiar with a lot of that, but there's a scene outside the prison where Atticus is outside the jail, and this gang shows up. And one of the gang members grabs Jem Finch, Atticus's son, and starts to fight with him. That was me. My character's name was Bubba Haley. And the kid that I was fighting against at the time was actually in real life my best friend, a guy named Travis Kincher. We're still friends to this day after 30 plus years.
So,
but
go ahead, I'm sorry.
I kind of got bit by the acting bug, and I've done a bunch of amateur theater. I haven't done anything professionally yet. I've done, well, I can't say that. I did sub for Zazu in Lion King in Vegas for a while.
Okay, I remember you said so. Vegas was where you was that where you met your ex fiance, or I remember you said that y'all was married there. So how does
we never got married, unfortunately. We were together in he was a souvenir photograph salesman for the Donnie and Marie show at the Flamingo, and we met through that. We dated off and on pretty consistently, actually, for about 8 years. I had to go back home. My mom had decided to. My dad passed when I was doing the production of Frankenstein 17 years ago. We talked about that. And mom had decided to retire. This is coming up on 9 years ago. And so I had to go home and kind of ease her out of the lodging industry and into retirement. Came back a little over a year later. I was engaged. I had actually proposed before I went home. And I said, when I come back, we're going to do this. Well, I get back. I'm there about 2 months, and I get a call from this woman, and she goes, "Just so you know, he's been in a relationship with me since you've left, and we have a kid on the way."
What?
So he didn't have, as we said on one of the other shows, he didn't have the balls to say anything. I had to hear it from her. So we went back to platonic, and then he cut me out completely about 2 years ago. So I haven't heard from him in 2 years.
Well, I'm sorry about that, boss, man. But I always say this, right, man. We all got to go through some bullshit to get to the other side, man. And that right there probably was a blessing in disguise, because you never really would know what that person was, man, because he wasn't honest to you. Apparently he wasn't honest to his damn self. When it came down to it. So from there, man, I know that you left there, man. You left there and you went from Vegas straight to
I
you went Vegas straight to New York.
I'm in a little town called Hudson. It's about half hour south of Albany. Moved in with my friend. We were in three. This was our third apartment. And then when the former landlord, and I don't even want to think about him. He was a total pain in the butt. But when he decided to no, true. But when he decided to turn the building over to a pilot program for affordable housing, my elderly friend decided, okay, well, I can't live under those kind of restrictions or whatever. So he decided to go into assisted. So now he lives in assisted living about 20 minutes from here. And a friend of ours moved in.
So he left you the house, the apartment. I guess he
left me the apartment, right? and $6,000 in debt to the landlord. Yeah, crazy town. But
I'm sorry about that. You know what? I think we all been through that. I was in a situation before like that too, where I had a friend that stayed with me, man, and she wasn't the best person to be with. I mean, we wasn't even in together, man. You would have thought we was, man, the way shit was. But when shit went south, it went south to shit. Anyway, but I understand, bro. But also, man, so did you ever thought about doing like
it's all a learning experience, Eric? I mean, when you hate it in the moment, you hate it when it happens to you, and I've been through more of them than I care to count. But in hindsight, it may take some time, but in hindsight, you tend to see that it happened to teach you something for later in life, or to pass on to your younger generations. As we've talked about, I'm a godfather. I have 6 godchildren from 20, soon to be 23 to my youngest just turned 6. And
you showed me the pictures of them.
It's been cool. It's been cool using what I've learned over the years to teach them. through hard times. Even though I don't see them as often as I'd like, because a lot of them are back in Oregon, except for a couple here in New York.
So, question with that too, man. Have you ever thought about? I know it's times is hard. So, have you ever got to the place where you're like, look, I'm just ready to leave this right here and just go back to Oregon and like pick up where I left off? Or?
I don't know about going back. You know, I thought about it at one point. 3 years ago, June, I lost my mom. I think we talked about that on the peer pressure episode. And when I was back there for almost 2 months. And I thought about, maybe I should come back, but my mom's one wish was for me to get out, because that's a small town. Coos Bay, North Bend combined are about 22,000 people in about a 15 square mile area. So it's kind of crowded. But there wasn't much opportunity for anything, because again, small town. So her wish for me was to get out of there and make a life for myself. So that it got to the point where I did consider staying back, but then I'm like, if I do, I'm not living. One, it's not much of a life when there's not much opportunity out there, and two, appreciate that, Jonah. I did see that. But it got to the point I had to take a 3-day Amtrak between Eugene, Oregon and Hudson, and that gave me a lot of time to think. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going back. I can't. I mean, my life isn't all aces out here, but at least there's more opportunity than there was where I was. Out here, like I said, I'm pretty close to the state capitol, and I'm a 2-hour train ride from Manhattan.
So I'm gonna say this right too. So now that you're in New York, you've been in New York for 2 years now, and I know. Have you ever thought about this? Well, 8 years. Oh, you've been 8 years. Okay, I'm sorry. So you ever thought?
I'll mark 8 years. What's today? 20th. 3 weeks from now.
Okay. So you might well say you're a New Yorker now, man. While the cousin and the rats. But hey, yo, man. But so, have you thought about? Well, have you been picking up like in the like theater jobs or have you been doing a lot of?
I've been blessed in another way, because I'm an amateur actor singer, and this just shows you how fate kind of plays into things when you least expect it. When I got here, I found the local Presbyterian church. Now, I was a choir director back home for almost 2 years.
Okay.
Back in North Bend at the Unity by the Bay Church, in charge of a choir called Spirit Alive. Okay. And when I got here, I found the first Presbyterian church here in Hudson. Their main soloist was getting ready to retire. And they did. So I when she finally did, a couple of months later, me and 2 other ladies started taking turns singing for the church. Well, now there's only 2 of us. I've been doing our offertory music, and within the last year, I started doing volunteering doing liturgy, the call to worship, and the first scripture reading on a pretty consistent basis. Matter of fact, the song that I did, not this tipsy, but the one before, the one about dolphins.
Yeah.
I did that at church the next Sunday.
Okay.
That church and that congregation, Presbyterian Church of Hudson, they have been a real blessing. And after Mom died, when I came back, I don't think I was left alone too much for the first month and a half. I would get either FaceTime calls or phone calls, or people would show up just to check on me. And and like it's been 3 years.
Okay.
When the anniversary came, the end of June, one of them offered to host me for a week at their place in Albany. So I went up there and spent that anniversary there because they didn't want me to be physically alone. You know, because they know my emotional stability is kind of cattywampus sometimes when those dates come around.
Okay. So let me say this. Let me jump in real quick too, man, because that's one thing I want to talk about. That we both belong to us. Excuse me. We both belong to a special club, man. We all lost mom. We both lost mom. And mine's been do my math. But mine's
27
been 27
years. I
years.
think you said.
Yeah, 27 years now. So and that was how I kind of reach out to you and every once in a while and check on you on that. Because like I understand that feeling.
That when you hit me up, to come on stuff or just to check in, man, that's awesome. I really appreciate that.
I mean, because what I'm saying, but in the day, we never know what a person going through in their life, man.
Right.
And I don't want to talk about all of that stuff on here, but I you never know what a person going through in their life, man. Sometimes you might just need somebody to say, hey, how you doing? Or you know what I'm saying, or make you laugh for a little bit, man. And being through that journey myself, I knew that it was a hard situation for me. I lost my mom at a very young age, and over the years, like I don't know how it feel to be an adult because you have more time, you have more memories. I don't know that feeling. So I just want to reach out and give my condolences on that.
The thing of it for me though, Eric, is and I mentioned this on another show. When I was born, I was put up for adoption at birth, so I never knew anything about my biological family. Still don't. But losing my dad in my early to mid 20s, that was hard. And then losing mom 3 years ago, I hadn't talked to her for about a week and a half before she passed. I was calling her regularly, but my timing started being kind of bad. She was either out or she was asleep. So. And I get the call.
But you know what, man?
I was house sitting and I got the call, and I'm like, oh crap, And ever since, like I said, when the anniversary comes around or her birthday comes around, I'm an emotional basket case for a couple of days.
I know, and I want to say, I want to tell everybody who has lost a parent, you like I said, 27 years for me. Does it get easier? Yes, it does get a little more easier. But does it fully goes away? No, it doesn't.
No.
Because I will mentally flash back to that during those times, and even though mine was in the 90s, you know what I'm saying. So my mom physically goes back to that me being that 6-7-year-old kid. She greasing my face down with a whole bunch of Vaseline before I go to school, so I could be shining. I was light skinned, so you already seen this. I was bright as hell walking to school. But no, man. But I understand.
At least you can laugh about it now, man.
You gotta laugh, man, and that's the I tell you about. You gotta laugh to keep from crying sometimes, man. We gotta laugh about it.
That's bad.
Because
that is a lot.
And you got
they say laughter is the best medicine.
We gotta.
That's more true. That's a lot more true than most people think.
Yeah, and so like I said, man, I'll tell you this right here, man. Always remember the good times and the best times. Don't never let that knock you down, man. You never let that stop you. One thing that I always lived in my head is what would my mom say or how my mom feel if she was here. So I always in my mind I try to be the right.
I'll tell you.
And sometimes it fucks you up, and sometimes you're like, man, this shit hard. But that's the truth. But sometimes, man, I let that play in my head. And trust me, I've been in the streets for a little bit. I talked about it before. I've been in the streets a little bit and all this other stuff. And to see where I'm at now, see where me and my brother and my sister is now, we changed a lot, and I'm glad that we was able to do that because of her. So let's get out of this right, because I don't want to get too sad in this now. Cause damn it, I'm an ugly ass cry now. I ain't gonna lie to you, I cry, I get ugly cry, and like I'm an ugly handsome nigga, so I already know I get ugly. It's not cute. So let's get into this right here, man, because I want to know, how did you get into this podcast world, man? Because I know you've been on a lot of podcast shows. You've been in the comments on a lot of shows.
That was kind of a freak thing. And we talked about this on Live on the Line, but for the sake of your crew, I'll kind of do a Reader's Digest version of the sort of.
Reader's
Jeremy
Digest, I like
Miller.
that.
Jeremy Miller, who played Ben Seaver on Growing Pains back in the 80s, 90s. I was a fan of his growing up, and I started following him on social media, and he announced that he was going to launch this web show podcast called the Navarro Miller Report. Now, I missed the first year of it, but then a couple of years ago, I started being part of the chat. I've never been on there visually. I was interacting during the show through the chat. And then a year ago, Father's Day was when I met you. Was on a year ago Father's Day, Brian B was on there as their guest, and I met him through that. And then that fall, when he started his next season, he invited me on, and it was supposed to be a nostalgia night, but we ended up talking about the Harveys, if you remember, because that's when all that crap about Steve and Marjorie Harvey went down.
That was crazy.
And yeah, and ever since I've done his Straight Through the Ropes. I've done a couple of his Live on the Lines. I did an episode of his Beeline web show, and I've done, like you said, 10 plus of your shows over the last year.
Definitely
different things.
You've definitely been on mine. So my thing is, what was it about it?
And I love
what was it about being in the podcast?
The interaction, the people. I mean, here again, Brian B, Laura, Troy, Brandon. I mean, boom, DC.
Boom,
I mean, we got a pretty awesome crew. I mean, diverse people is all get out, and and I got to hand it to them. I mean, one of the things, and you've said this before, Eric. One of the things that you love about the ones that you do is it's all last minute. It's all, well, not all of it, but we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. Like we didn't when we did peer pressure, when we did that episode. Brandon and I went into that cold. We didn't have a Brandon Polton. We didn't have a clue what we were going to talk about until you made the official announcement at the start of the show. And that the randomness I love, honestly. That's one of the things I like about your stuff, man. Is not only is it unpredictable as all get out. I mean, well, okay. Case in point.
Hey, yo, you doing a little shade. Go ahead. I love it.
No. Case in point. We did a game night last year, the dating game. You remember this?
The dating game, yes.
We did the dating game one night. We did Truth or Dare one night. That was kind of wild.
The Truth or Dare game, yes, was fun.
We've done Tipsy, I think 3 times now.
Yeah, well, I've done Tipsy. That last night would have been my 5th Tipsy.
Your 4th.
My 4th. You sure? I think I did 5. I think I did. I did 3. Yeah, I think I did 1 before you, and I did probably 4. Right.
Yeah. Well, and last night, and I love how I saw your live earlier today, by the way, and thanks, I saw how you actually kind of made fun of yourself for the fact that when Allura and I were singing, you accidentally stopped the show on the live stream.
Yo, first of all, I'm gonna tell you this, right? I think I got a little too damn tipsy. I don't know how to hit. I was trying to fix the damn show from my phone, right? I was trying to fix the show. I'm on live on my computer right here, but I go on my other phone to fix like the extra sounding in the back and stuff. And in the midst of me doing that, I hit something says hit this button, and the button says end stream. I did this.
We didn't have a clue till you told us afterwards. We're all, what the heck?
No, because some people saw it. You can see the stream button is red, and all of a sudden it just goes away. And I said, and the whole time y'all was doing it, I was like, oh shit! And so that's what happened, man. And we were laughing about it during because it took you a couple minutes before you decided to restart. Meanwhile, everybody was just dying laughing. Oh man, it's good. But, I make fun of myself more than any damn body, man. Especially when my damn internet goes out. It's amazing.
But see, that's one thing. That's one thing that I respect about you. I mean, you talked about it before. You talked about it on the live this afternoon about the fact you had your cancer scare and whatnot. and being being on the street, being a hood kid like you called yourself once. You know, all the shit you've been through, brother, and in hindsight you can joke about it. That's how you got to deal with some of that shit. But the fact that you're so open about not only are you able to joke about it and kind of poke fun, I guess, but the fact that you're as open as you are, dude, that is rare these days, homeboy. I'll tell you right now, that is a rare thing. That is
Thanks, man.
Because a lot of people that have gone through the things that you and I have gone through, and I can kind of include Brian in this too, because him and I have some commonalities of our own. We've talked, and we talked about them on the shows. But now that they're behind us, we look back on them in hindsight. You wonder, what can I learn from this? In the moment, you don't see it. In hindsight, if you're lucky, you do. Even if it takes a little prompting. But the fact that you're so open about it, you don't shirk from it. That's pretty awesome, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. I said this right here, man. This is life, man. Whether shit's gonna happen, it's gonna happen in life, man. You can't run from it, but what you can do is accept it and move on from it. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing.
Try to make a positive spin on it too.
And try to make a positive standpoint. And I try to be. I spend so much of my time in my life being upset or disappointed and stuff, man. And I made a lot of mistakes in my life, man. And I'm able to be on the other side to say, look, I'm still here. I'm still able to do this. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really
amazes me.
affect me too much, man.
And you and I talked about this before, outside of the show. But it amazes me how we as people are able to do that. Again, maybe not in the moment, but in hindsight, you start thinking, okay, did this happen for a reason? What was I supposed to learn from this? What can I share with others because of what I've learned? And you do that, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. And I say the same thing about you too, brother, because I know that life ain't always been easy for you, man. And I know that shit, because you got a lot of shit going on behind the scenes, man. And I'm able to talk about it sometimes. And I understand the situation. Somebody comment. What's good? Hey, yo, but like I said, I know I understand the situation, man. So, and I know you got a lot of situation, but the fact is that you can still get up, man. You can still be positive with it, even when in the midst of your storms. I have to give you, I have to salute to you, brother, man. That's why I wanted you to come on the show, because I want to go ahead and somebody calling somebody. Sorry, but I want to give you the props, because I know that shit ain't always easy, man. So to laugh from it and smile and keep moving, like when you were joking when they talking about, man, I'm just gonna go across the street to the bar, like, you know what I'm saying? So when shit got real, like, I'm going across the street to the bar. So I understand, man.
Yeah,
so
I got a bar called the Governor's Tavern, diagonal from my door.
See, you don't say. See, I'll be a broke ass alcoholic.
I can't have alcohol because I had my gallbladder out 9 years ago.
Okay.
So I can't have alcohol, or unless I know I'm not going to do nothing the next day, because then I'm passed the fuck out. But one thing I want to kind of jump back to, and I was thinking about this earlier. You said something on, I think it was the peer pressure episode. That we were talking about how long, the fact that it's been a year. You said you said something like, it's only been a year. I thought it'd been 6. And that's the thing. That's the thing with you and me, man. We've known each other. We just I just posted it on Facebook a few days ago. Our first Facebook friend anniversary was like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
But the cool thing is, in that year, you and I have gotten to be pretty tight.
Yeah, we're cool, bro. Like, and I tell you this right to everybody first, man. Look, I don't care what your background is. I don't care what your life choices is. What you eat don't make me shit. So that doesn't matter to me. As long as you a general person, a genuine person, I can rock with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of suspected, but I wasn't like, oh, it ain't my goddamn business. But you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I
got all of y'all with that one.
I mean, it was surprising in the middle of the goddamn conversation. But we expect Troy to be like, yeah, but all right. But yeah, man. But look.
And he told me today, I had no clue. He told me today.
Oh yeah,
I didn't have a clue.
I knew that. I knew that. But, I mean, salute to you, brother.
I figured he was just a single Pringle, you know.
I mean, he probably is single now. They ain't gonna stop him. But but no, man. But no, all jokes aside. But like I said, I don't care what your background is, man. I don't. It doesn't phase me one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, because hey, what they got to do with me? It has nothing to do with me. Now, if you at home with 700 dildos, that's a whole nother fucking story. But that's what you want to do.
That whole thing is so creepy and convoluted. I don't know, man. Honestly, that whole.
I mean, man, when he say you want to party, man, he want to party.
But see, here's the thing, and somebody said this on the. We have a shopper shuttle here in Hudson, and that subject came up because the story came on the radio. Yeah. And somebody said he ain't never released nothing. He's a solo artist redoing Milli Vanilli. I started to laugh.
You know what? Hold on. Now,
well, if you remember, it was revealed that Milli Vanilli was lip syncing.
Yeah.
So that was a scandal. So and then now we got P. Diddy, and he's full of freaking scandal.
JC, I just thought about it, man. I just thought about it. It just came to me, man.
What?
It just came to me. Now I see why your ass moved to New York. I just now see why you into New York, JC.
What's that?
Boy, all the baby oil you can rub down on you. Hey man, look, man, JC, look, man. I'm just joking around, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. But I want to thank you. I want to thank you so much for always supporting me, man. Always been in the comments. I know that sometimes we're like, God damn, JC's in the comments again today. But thank you so much.
I want to do a quick jump back to what you asked me about podcasting earlier. This just came to me. You mentioned that I'm in training for it. Mm-hmm. Part of that is because of the work, and I don't even call it work. I call it party time. With you and Brian B, Dave Navarro, Jeremy Miller, and all of our friends. You know, the way you and Brian specifically, and Kyle Eric too. Shout out to homeboy. But because you know he was on my first show too. But
right, yeah, he was.
But watching how you guys do your thing, and I watch, you know, I watch 11:30. I watch, you know, a lot of Brian's stuff. I'm starting to watch more of you know, What's the Stuff podcast, shows like that. The way you guys go about it, and the fun that it is to just be part of and just, you know, interact with y'all. That's one of the reasons that I'm working on now as my second partnership on developing a couple pilot programs that look like now it's going to be unfortunately in October, but we're working on it. But you know, I'm excited. I'm excited to give this a go. You know, kind of role reverse with you and the crew. You know, have you guys on for a switch. You know, that's going to be a wild adventure, and I'm looking forward to it.
Hey man, look, man, I want to ask you about what your next like venture going to be, and I know that so like hold on. So are you still interested? So I know you're doing that, but you're also interested in still doing your own podcast, right?
That's what I'm talking about. Is the fact that I'm getting ready. You know, I had a friend that I was working with. They ended up having to move, so I had to find somebody else. And I'm actually in talks with a recording studio up in Albany called Voice Coaches. That I'm in talks with them and with a couple of musicians from our sister churches to use their sound facilities for the pilot episodes. So hopefully that'll be this sometime this fall. And you know, once it gets going, I'm going to have you, Eric, everybody on at one point or another, because you know we've all become really cool friends. You know, you guys, you know, interacting with y'all, it's a party. It's random as shit, but it's a party.
It's a random as shit. Hey man, but look, that's just how we works, man. I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
Facts.
My wife want to text me right now while I'm in the middle. Anyway, but no, man. But I want to, like I said, man. That's just being a husband. But no, man. Look,
my best to your wife, man. My best to your wife and your boys.
Oh, thank you, man. Thanks, man. I mean, they get on my nerves. I love them to death, though. I can't tell.
Yeah,
I
remember your wife from the Tipsy.
Yeah.
When she did Tipsy, sister got piped.
Don't lie. It's fine. No, thank you, though. I appreciate the genuine. Thank you for being nice, but don't lie. But look. No. Anyway, man, look.
You're gonna get it when she sees this.
I'm used to it. I'm trying to get it tonight anyway. Look, anyway. So, hey, look, man, look. So, hey, yo, you mind if I play a game with you real quick before we end this?
Shoot, man.
All right, man. So, I know that you've been through your share of red flags and dealing with like crazy exes and stuff. All right, so I'm gonna play a game called Red Flag. Okay, we're gonna try to see if you get a person with a red flag. Okay. And maybe it's your fault. Maybe you picked the wrong type of people. Let's see. Okay. All right. So here's the question. It could be like, would you rather?
It happens. Okay? God knows.
So it's like this game is would you rather? Okay. So start off. Would you rather date someone who always asks for favors but never return them, or constantly keep their phone private from you?
Thing is, I've been in both situations. Not with lovers, but with roommates. But honestly, it would worry me that they weren't more open. So I'd probably go with the one that just asks for things but doesn't contribute. Because I've again been there. Okay. Not on a romantic level, but I have been there.
Okay. Here's the next one. Would you rather date someone who is going through a divorce or is single but still lives with their ex?
Again, for the first year that was true with my ex-fiance. The first year he was living with his ex. So I've been there. But honestly, I would rather be with the one that's going through a divorce, because they've already made up their mind 9 times out of 10.
Okay, next one. Would you rather date someone who is really flaky with plans, or was a bad tipper at a restaurant?
That's a tough one.
Hey, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm a bad tipper.
Me too. A lot of the time, not always.
Girl, all I got is $5. Baby. You better
depends on what I got. It depends on what I got. I'm on a fixed income. It depends on what I got.
Girl, I'm sorry. I got one. I used to work at a restaurant, and I understand. All I got is $5, baby. I appreciate it.
But honestly, I would probably say the tipper.
So you'll take the tipper?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I got you. All right. Next one we have one more question to this.
Right.
Would you rather date someone who always talk about themselves and never about you, or never talks about themselves or opens up?
Yeah, that's again been there. But honestly, if they're more complimentary, but being self-shady, that doesn't fly with me too well.
Right.
I'm one of those ones where it's you got to be able. I mean, even if you don't accept it, you got to allow for it from your partner. You know, even if you claim you don't see it in yourself, just because they say something doesn't mean, you know, if you can't accept it, that's on you.
Right.
That's your
last question. Would you rather date someone who is always always tell jokes and can't be serious, or is always serious and can't take a joke? Damn,
Probably
I
the
think I'm
first
the
one.
goofy. I'm the goofy motherfucker. Me and my wife is opposite, man. Like she could be the goofy one some days, and I'd be like, man, get out of here. Then some days I'll be the goofy one. She's like, man, get the fuck out of my face. But
I know. I've seen your goofy side, brother. Trust me.
yeah, I mean, but me and her, like, because I go in when I really go in, I go in. But my son is just like me. My son is just as goofy as like I am.
Which
My
one?
oldest son, my youngest son is very goofy like me. My oldest son, he's more serious like my wife, but he has his moments where he surprised you. He'd be like, oh, this motherfucker tripping. But
Bit of a wild
but
card.
yeah. Oh yeah. My oldest son, yeah, he's the quiet. He's the one to go get you. He's the one. He's quiet with it. Then when he finally comes out of the shell, you're like, oh my god. But yo, so all right, man. Yeah. So
speaking of your son, I did hear in the playback of last night's show, you said both your boys now have jobs.
No, hell no. I wish they did. No,
Huh?
my older son do, but my younger son don't. He's licking. He's licking. He's waiting till he turns 16 so he can find a real job.
Can't say I
but both
blame
of them
him
are
there.
football.
I was the same way at that age.
Yeah, but both of them are football players, man. They're matter of fact, my oldest son got a game tonight that my wife is attending. I really wasn't feeling great, so my wife's attending the game. And but yeah, I told her I'm gonna catch next week because I missed both of their games.
You work some crazy ass hours, dude.
Whew, tell me about it. So I want to make both of their games, man, and just be there for them too. But yo, thank you, man. Yo, you are definitely a red flag, but I'm not gonna say it out loud. Hey, hey, look, man. I want to thank you so much for being on the show.
Hey,
JC,
you're the
man.
caution, brother, not me.
Thank you so much for being on the show, JC, man. Yo,
hey, anytime, man. Anytime.
Hey, yo, I salute to you, man. Thank you for always supporting me, man. And
here's
the
season 7, brother.
Thank you, man. Season 7, man. Water bottle. But yo, man, you hands down are a good brother, man. I wish you nothing, and I mean nothing but the best in life. I wish you good health. I know we're both on this health kit. We're both on this health kit trying to get our shit together. I wish you nothing but good health.
Oh yeah.
I wish you would good.
Speaking of that,
Speaking
of that, I got some good news for you. I don't know if I told you this.
What's up, bro?
Weighed myself last week.
Mm-hmm.
Since May, I am down 16 pounds.
What's up, man? See? So hold on. So let me go ahead.
I still got about 100 and something to go, but hey, I'm getting there.
Shit, hell, once the lighter that belly is on them legs, the better.
Ain't that the
truth? Hey, look, man, look, man. I'm in this, but yo, thank you so much, man. Do you want to shout out anything you got coming up real quick?
Unfortunately, nothing's in the pipes except for the web show podcast, and right now we do not have a launch date. We were hoping for this month, but it looks like that's not going to happen. But we're hoping probably either in October or November. And like I said, once I get it going, I'm having each one of our crew on at one point or another. That's for dang sure. I'm looking forward to that live karaoke thing you talked about. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I definitely want to figure. I really want to get that done. I got so much in the pipeline I want to work on. So let me go ahead and end this right here like this. Yo, this is your little big brother Eric G, man, from the podcast show Random Thoughts with Eric G. Find this show plus many more on all my platforms. That's Random Thoughts with Eric G. Look me up on Google, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Instagram, Facebook at Eric Green / the Green Rose Foundation.
Audible
which is my organization. Yep. Damn it, I'm on Audible too. Look, man, just do it so I can get some money. But look, also, man, find me on all platforms, man. Random Thoughts with Eric G, man. I want to salute my boy right here, JC Strickland, man. Thank you so much, man. And like I always say,
with you, brother.
I always say, God bless you. Peace.
Hey.